there, have you ever tried to create something new or to attract something new? Being maybe a new relationship, maybe you want to change something in your body, heal a very stubborn disease or condition that is happening in your body. Maybe you would like to have more clients in your business. Maybe you would like to create something new as a new direction of your business. Have you ever wondered why you're not achieving this? And you just keep hoping that it's happening, but nothing is happening. For some reasons, something is stuck. We're going to talk about this. And most importantly, this month, the month of August, we are going to train and to play with a practice that is going to shift this whole scheme where you're stuck and to open it with love and in a dimension that you would never believe it's possible. So what is important is that you actually do the practice, right? If you're just here, you listen and you're not sure what it's about, well, I'm just going to invite you for a whole month, do it with us. And if you don't like it, you don't like the new results you're creating, it really is that bad, then just stop. There is no, there's no obligation. But I would love to invite you to take this seriously and to really commit to your success once for all, to actually change something that is always sabotaging what you really want to attract. Okay, so we're going to talk about this, and the practice of this month is prepare for new. That's our practice. So I'm Stéphanie Rottet. I'm a spiritual business coach, but I'm also the founder of INLIGHT Partners, and this training is offered through the beautiful nonprofit organization INLIGHT Partners. Our goal is to fund, to support for the creation or the distribution of amazing INLIGHT projects, products, or services. So all of our funds are going into supporting those type of projects. We're doing everything by donation. So if you want to support our movement and be part of it, please feel free to donate. I will be posting the donation button as well in the link where you can do that. But I certainly want to, donating for something is great, but it would be good that you donate some time and some energy for your own life and your own success first. So let's all play together, and this is the name of the game. This is the INLIGHT Partners Love Practice, and it leads us to more success. So prepare for new. Number one thing that people do wrong, a big mistake, is that they are trying to create and attract something new when they have not made room. They have not made the room. They have not opened their heart to receive really what they want. It's just something in the head, but concretely, physically, emotionally, spiritually, it's not ready. So it's a process, because we're going to have 4 weeks of support trainings just like this every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And for those of you who are in Europe, it's 8 o'clock in the evening. And you can come here. There's going to be, the video is being posted, so you can check it out really whenever you want. I'm here fully with you. Whenever you click this button, if it's live or not, I'm with you. And it's the whole energy of all of us around the globe that are doing those practices together that is actually not only creating some amazing things for us in our own life, but we're creating a whole new vibe out there, because we're positive, because we're replugging to love, and because we want to be part of something greater. It's not just for you, you're doing this. You're going to start understanding this dimension as we go through the weeks. So today I'm presenting the practice, and you're going to start discovering what it's about. But next Monday and the following Monday, and for 4 Mondays, because there's a new practice every first Monday of the month. So in between is just pure support, tips and techniques and examples, so that you can actually know what exactly we're doing, and you are motivated, you keep in momentum, because we're all doing it together. And also you can ask questions below the post here in our INLIGHT Partners Facebook page. This is your home. This is the place where you can go and ask questions, share comments, share your wins as well. When something is shifting, share with others so that they are inspired. All right, so let's come back to this number one mistake. We haven't prepared the field, right? We want to plant roses, we want to have this amazing garden, but we haven't prepared the land. We haven't prepared, make sure that the earth has been prepared. It breathes, it had water. Maybe sometimes we need to put some fertilizer, some nourishment for this earth to greet the seeds of the roses. So prepare for new is actually like preparing the field where you want to plant roses. The roses are whatever you want in your life. It can be a field of roses that represents your relationship. Maybe you're single and you've been yearning to meet this beautiful divine partner to really journey in a whole new dimension of the couple, right? Experience this. Life is so short, right? So this is the yearning of your heart. You have to prepare the field. You cannot just expect that Mr. Perfect or Miss Perfect is going to show up and it happens. Because if we show up and we're not prepared, we're showing up to it's basically like, this is our wounds, right? And so we're just trying to feel our wounds and trying to be a whole together. But really what's happening over time is that, things shift again. And as we grow again, and then in the end, we're just like this. And in the end, we're like this. And in the end, we're like this. And in the end, we're like this. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? This is because the terrain, the field, the ground has not been prepared. So I'm going to give some example. Let's take the relationship field. You want to attract your beautiful, amazing, divine partner to experience the joy of a divine, sacred relationship. Preparing your terrain will mean, first of all, you have to cut the links with the ex or the exes, okay? Release them, greet them, thank them, but you're no longer attached. Now it goes, of course, a little bit more deeper than that in this category, because there's going to be a lot of wounds, right? Rejection, betrayal, the sex toy syndrome, maybe the trophy syndrome as well. Maybe you've been in a relationship where you were just like acting like the little puppet, right? But all is good. All has served a purpose. And this is where preparing the terrain is very important, is to go and look at what has happened. Do not judge it. It's there. It was there for a reason. So you just go and look at it and you love it. You love it and you say thank you to every single actor, every single player, every single person that has been part of that journey. So every ex that you've had, every single person since you were 12 in your first, oh my God, he's the man I want to marry, right? Was I the only one that had that first of love, that first love with that is really making you feel like you're on top of the moon? So that very first love, maybe not so much lover, but whatever, that very first love has left an imprint, and maybe he dropped you for the next bombshell beside you, or maybe you have decided, nope, that's not what I want and I want something else, and then you really felt, oh my God, I should not have done this and I should have that, whatever. But either you've been hurt or that person has been hurt. Usually that's how it goes. In this process, preparing the terrain will be to go in every single person you've dated and I would say journeyed in a relationship with for whatever length of time, but you've been with that person. And how beautiful it was or how ugly and challenging it was, the energy from your heart must be the same. Because if the energy was tough and rough and disgusting, and harsh, maybe it's just because there was the need for you to grow in that place, in those wounds, and some emotions that were in you that needed to emerge. Most of the time what happens though is we move on to the next relationship and we don't do the work. We don't do the healing, or we do it only here. Oh yeah, I understand, anyway, it was not going well anyway. I'm better off without him or without her. Nah, I'm talking about a healing on the soul level of really honoring, thank you for being in my life and making me live this experience, of betrayal. Maybe it's about living an experience of sex abuse or emotional abuse, spiritual abuse, whatever kind of abuse, physical abuse. So coming from that place of love, there's no judgment. Everything was divinely orchestrated. So this is, as you can see, we're going already in a lot of depth. This is just an example. If you want to create a relationship, if you want to greet that new partner, if that has not been done, you're only going to attract another actor that is going to be there. And the role, his mission or her mission, is to make you live and heal what you haven't healed in the past. And if you understand that, being in business partners do exactly the same. So I know one of my fellow coaches who keeps having people stealing from him, cheating on him, doing some bad things. And all he does is point the finger how bad they are. I will show you how I'm going to behave with you and how I'm going to make you learn that's not right and blah, blah, blah. But until he opens his heart to see where is the wound, where is it that he's not seeing that each one of these beautiful partners or employees cheating or stealing from you, until we open our heart to understand why it's happening and what is the wound we need to feel and heal, then we're just going to repeat the same thing, right? We are pointing the finger and there are three pointing back at us. What is in us? So if you can open your heart and understand this, it's the same in everything you do, in your health. If there is a disease, if there is a special condition, any kind of virus, it doesn't have to be a pandemic and all of a sudden, oh yeah, it's just because I got it, because everybody has it. No. The virus chooses the different people for a reason, because we need to waken up. We need to wake up and we need to heal some stuff. Breathe. Yeah, and we gotta play with this. So here's the good thing about World INLIGHT Partners is that we are training. Yes, we're vigilant, we're engaged, and we're committed to these practices, but we're doing it with fun. And because we know a whole lot of people around the world are doing it with us, it really helps raising the vibe, raising your motivation, your encouragements, your momentum. It's really supporting you in not giving up, because you know that if you give up, then you just have a ripple effect, and it might affect somebody who is like, Paul gave up, so I'm going to give up as well. Or Lisa gave up, so, it's okay to give up. No, we're all staying in it. This is the only way we're going to have results. Now, to access this new dimension of success, you are preparing your terrain on this level. You are preparing for something new. And now you're going to be able to dance with new thoughts and new dreams, that the terrain is ready. You can welcome. Now the door is open. Come on, welcome in my home, in my new home. And this is what we're going to work on. This particular week, we're going to work on something very simple. So as you're going to get to know how these practices work, we start with something pretty basic and then we go a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper. So yes, you're going to say, oh, Stephanie, what do you think about going deeper with what you just shared? But I just shared the global goal where we're going, but we're going slowly there. Like it's a step and another step and another step. It's not just like overnight, my field is ready. It's not. It's not how it works, right? We all know that. So it would be totally silly if I was saying, yeah, everything is simple and just snap your fingers and it's there. It's not the case. However, the good news is it is very, very, very simple. And all it takes is commitment to replug to love. Stop the blaming, stop the criticizing, stop saying other people are wrong. He did this, he betrayed me, he stole from me. This is the energy of the darkness. And where it will lead you guys, it's in darkness, suffering, stress. We don't see what is the impact of stress in our world, in our body, but it's pretty intense. So by playing with this with love, we're like going above the stress. We're just, cruising above it in a very much more peaceful, just like on a plane. When you take off, sometimes you have to go in a bumpy zone. It's like, you're going through the clouds and then you reach the level where it's calm. That's the level we want. And to do it with fun, play with it. Our practice last month was play more. So I want to encourage you to play more and to have fun with this practice and exchange. You can also reach out to me personally, guys. I do respond personally to those who reach out and have a question. Usually, it's not about coaching you for free, guys, because I am a spiritual business coach. This is my mission, and I work very diligently with people who are ready to go to the next level quick because they are there and they want it now. They want it yesterday, right? It's that urgent to realign to their soul purpose and create a new business, welcome a new relationship, or heal something in their body that needs to be healed. But I'm talking about being gentle with you. And if you have a question, I will always bring it into the next Monday, same time, always 11 a.m. Pacific time and 8 p.m. Paris time, to answer those questions, to bring it into the game. And this is how you're going to have the best support. And I always, I'm really committed to give you the best of techniques and tips and examples as well, so that you understand how you can put it in practice in your own life, right? So again, I want to finish with this because this is our practice this week and we focus on something easy, okay? How many of you want to create something outside of you, like a new business, a new relationship, a new this, a new that, blah, blah, it's outside of you, but in your home, it's a disaster, right? There's piles of stuff everywhere. Or maybe you're like, you haven't done your taxes for a couple of years. I know some of you have not done your taxes for a couple of years or maybe more. And it's not a pleasant thing, guys. It's a big ball that you're dragging, it's the big baggage, like it's just very heavy. And that is preventing you to move freely and elegantly and joyfully and purposefully and just like be the light that you are. So you are sabotaging yourself by just not creating the environment in your own home to welcome something else. So imagine you want to go out there and you light and you put the big smile, la la la, but then you come back home and it's this stuff everywhere. It's heavy and you don't know where to walk, you don't know where to put a new candle, you don't know where there's no space. It's everywhere, it's full. So the invitation this week is to clear your home. Make a beautiful sanctuary for you. That's the week. And every day a little bit. You don't have to go at it like, the major cleaning of the garage. but just the living space, that it's nice, clean, and welcoming. And once you have one room that is done, put a candle and celebrate and say thank you and sit down, be quiet, and enjoy this amazing feeling to be, wow, it's so beautiful and clean. And you don't have to be in a 5-star hotel resort if you're traveling, or in a 5-star home. You can be in a very simple, basic little apartment, wherever you are. It doesn't matter. You're renting a room somewhere, that room is your sanctuary. The stuff around us does not make who we are, but it makes us feel a certain way. And that feeling has a direct connection with our thoughts, how we feel, how we vibrate. So our thoughts and our words are now creating a whole dimension out there. It has a whole link with what we create and attract. We're going to talk more about this as we move along. But if you are not feeling in a beautiful place, make your home, your environment as beautiful as you are. And if you don't see yourself beautiful, just take the most beautiful person. You can take me if you want. But take a person that you admire, that has a vibrant light and that it has good spirit, and you want to be just like them when you grow up. And take that person and imagine you're inviting them in your home. How would you want them to feel? And that is now going to be for you. That's a little hint to help you get there. Okay? So clean your home, and in parallel, make room with people in your life that are toxic, right? I'm not going to go into too much details, but being family, friends, colleagues, business partners, get out of those relationships that are not serving and honoring who you are, not helping you serve the greater purpose. They are dragging you down. They are criticizing you. You don't need those people, believe me. You don't. They won't be here for much longer anyway, because there's a bigger plan that is going to be working with this whole shift into a new dimension. This is none of our business how they're going to be treated, but you know you want to be treated right because you are treating yourself right. So it starts by honoring, putting boundaries. So your home and your friendships, relationships, business partnerships, you need to clean. Okay, so this is our week and it's fun. Every day, put on some good tunes and dance, and you start doing your things and you celebrate each accomplishment. That's our practice. How fun is that, right? We want to create something new, so we're preparing a new field, a new terrain. So I'm done. I feel complete with what I wanted to share with you tonight, this morning, wherever you are in the world. And I want to just remind people that if you feel you're ready for a private accompaniment, like you want someone who show you the way, like holding your hand, and you're ready for that step, do reach out to us. We have INLIGHT leaders and coaches that are fantastic. I am also available to some degree, but we are welcoming you, and we're going to be so joyful to work with you hand in hand to show you the way to access quickly the alignment of your soul, the alignment of your purpose. And that is preparing the field. It's the same thing. And if you want to attract the partner, it's the same thing. If you want to attract better health, it's the same thing. All right, so you get it? So reach out to us. I'm going to give you the website. You can reach us on INLIGHT Partners, of course, on the Facebook page, but you can also send us an email. Join us at worldinlightpartners.com. Again, we're going to have this on the video for you. All of these videos, by the way, are going to be available on our YouTube channel, Lover Dose of Good News. Yeah, Lover Dose of Good News. And just plug in there and just stay connected. Stay connected. There's lots of juicy tips and techniques there. As we grow, we're going to have new leaders as well, sharing their tips and techniques on other arenas. It can be, maybe some financial stuff or marketing tips or nutrition or sport or sex or whatever it is, meditation, singing, whatever, walking, eating, breathing, loving. So we want to have fun. We invite you in this dance of World INLIGHT Partners. Number one, join on our Facebook page. And number two, send an email to us if you want to stay plugged in. Join us at worldinlightpartners.com. I will see you next week for a support session, and we're going to go, you know where, a little bit deeper. So have fun. We'll see you next week. Bye.